In the deepest catacombs beneath the alien city of Vorderun, where no sunlight ever reached and screens faded into stone, there lay a creature even the conquerors feared, a dragon. Not the mythical kind of old Earth legends, but a real engineered bioweapon of cosmic wars long past. The Zorvali had captured it during the siege of Kalari Prime. Since then, it had remained caged, chained, silent, until the humans arrived. The dragon had no name, only a number, specimen K7 Vorth. Its scales shimmered like obsidian and molten glass, eyes glowing with cold intelligence. It had not roared in years. It had no need. The chains, laced with no metal and ancient glyphs, drained its strength and suppressed its fire. Until the girl came. Her name was Myra, 14 years old, civilian, human. She wasn't supposed to be in Verderuin. The fleet had just liberated the city, and reconstruction was underway. Myra had stowed away on a med transport, looking for her brother, who had gone missing during the assault. She found nothing, no leads, no traces, only rumors whispered by frightened alien prisoners about the god beast below Dot. And so she went, not out of courage, not out of foolishness, but out of loneliness. That night, Myra brought soup, a simple flask of hot liquid protein paste, recycled starch, earth spice. She had no reason to offer it to a monster. But as she stood at the edge of the containment chamber, peering between the shimmering force field and the arcane restraints, she saw something no one else had bothered to notice. The dragon was tired. She slipped through the first barrier when the guards changed shifts. The second gate responded to her biometrics. Humans were now recognized as liberators, after all. She made it to the edge of the platform, the warm cup cradled in her hands, steam curling upward. I brought you something, she said softly. The dragon did not look at her. Its head was lowered, resting on one clawed limb, breathing slow. Chains glowing faintly with every pulse of suppression, Myra stepped closer. They said you killed millions, she murmured. Burned cities, cracked ships open like eggs. But they also said you were enslaved, used, tortured. Still no response, Dot. She placed the cup on the floor. It's not much. Just soup my brother liked it when we were cold. He used to say it made the world feel smaller. She sat down across from the beast, hugging her knees. I don't think he's coming back, she whispered, tears touching her voice but not her eyes. But you're still here. You're not a monster. You're just forgotten. Something shifted. A quiet flicker. The dragon's eye, glowing faintly amber, swiveled toward her. Not aggressive. Not curious. Acknowledging, and in that moment, something unseen happened. A low groan echoed through the cavern. The glyphs on the chains flickered. One link just one dash dimmed out. The next day, Myra returned, this time with a blanket and another cup. She told the dragon about Earth's oceans, about music, about stars that sang if you listened closely. The dragon listened, not with ears, but with presence. It stirred when she spoke, relaxed when she sang. She touched the edge of its claw once, and it didn't flinch. Each night, another chain lost its glow. The guards noticed. The alien scholars noticed. But no one could understand. They feared the worst. They warned command. But human officers, especially those who had seen Earth's own history of cruelty, ordered silence. Let her be, one general said. Let's see what kindness does that war couldn't. On the seventh night, Myra brought no soup. She came empty-handed. Her eyes hollow. They confirmed it. My brother's gone. She sat cross-legged beside the dragon, her voice shaking. I don't want to go back to Earth. I don't want to pretend like any of this makes sense. I want someone to not leave me. The dragon moved. Not fast, not violent, but with purpose. Chains began to glow hot, too hot. The glyphs sparked, hissed, cracked. The air thickened with power as the ancient metal began to warp. Myra stood, eyes wide, backing away but not running. The beast rose, for the first time. In years, it stood tall, wings stretching wide. The chamber trembled, sirens wailed, defense turrets locked in. But the dragon didn't attack. It stepped toward Myra, lowered its head, and bowed. One final link snapped, its pieces clattering like bones. The reports that followed reshaped galactic policy. The dragon did not escape. It did not kill. It simply followed Myra, where she went. It went. Human command, though cautious, allowed it. The act was unprecedented. A creature forged for destruction, tamed by empathy. Myra never claimed she tamed it. She just said, I saw someone who needed warmth. And I had soup. Alien civilizations watched in awe. Races that had enslaved the creature for generations now stood silent as it soared freely beside human starships. Where it once burned cities, it now protected human convoys. They called her the dragon's heir. She called it friend. And on distant battlefields, where enemies once mocked soft humanity, they now whispered in fear, not of fleets, not of weapons, but of the girl who brought soup to a chained dragon and melted more than just its chains.